Hello everyone, it's video number 2, hurrah! So I'm back and decided to give it another go, and I'm going to keep practicing. Please excuse my voice today. This is courtesy of my little girl who's sharing and caring her germs. Wonderful. So today we're going to talk about exercise, the big E word. Most of us hate that word, and I can definitely say a sneaky little secret, or I have not enjoyed it very much over the last few years either. You all know there's loads of benefits of exercise. We hear it all the time. I'm sure loads of people will talk to you all about it. There's loads of benefits for your heart, your lungs, your muscles, your mind, all of them. And yet we don't do it. So many of us don't exercise. We don't prioritize it. We don't particularly enjoy it. And actually many of us, the reason that we don't do it, I believe, is that it doesn't feel very good. And we've all got memories of how moving used to be when we were younger. And I used to exercise all the time at school, like I literally would not stop, and yet went to uni and did very little and have never picked it up much since then. I did try and run the marathon in London in 2005, but I had to drop out a couple of days before with a nasty hip injury, which took a while to recover. And you know, since then I've had problems with my neck, I've had problems with my shoulder, had a child, not much time, pretty tired, and all in all, I've not done it and I've never prioritized it. And to actually take that step and do it was just like the biggest mountain. And it, you know, I know there's loads of things that you could do on the internet, and you could do it at home and get up that extra half hour earlier to do it before the child wakes up, or, you know, as soon as they're in bed and as soon as I finish my day, I'm pooped. And the last thing I really want to do is to do some exercise. So to start it when there's very little momentum, it's, you know, was really challenging. So any attempts that I've made over the last few years to exercise have been a pretty bang and bust, bang or bust even. And I'd say that that's quite like a lot of people, that I just suddenly decide, right, I'm gonna exercise. And I'd maybe find a little dance class on the internet and have a go at that, and then feel terrible afterwards. And that then didn't make me want to do it even more. So I just didn't. And to be fair, it's been a real struggle. And if I'll hold my hands up now and say that I was unfit, and I'll say was because I'm going to get to that in a minute, but unfit, so unfit. And I'm sure that's why I was even more tired and found, you know, just my day-to-day stuff really challenging. So yeah, you might all think that I'm really fit because I'm slim build and that I take some Pilates classes, but just demoing a few classes doesn't really, or few exercises doesn't really make you fit. So yes, there you are. You all know my naughty little secret. I am unfit, or was, I will tell you. So pretty tired, never ever prioritizing it. And I always prioritize like very passive relaxation, like just watching telly, reading a book, you know, lying down, whatever, sleeping. Always prioritize that instead of actually exercising, which I think is more of an active relaxation. And yeah, it's just been really challenging to get going. So about 10 weeks ago, I decided that enough was enough, and wanting to be a better advert for you guys, and I decided to take the plunge and actually started working with a trainer. And so the lovely Claire came to work, and I know some of you have seen me after my sessions, so she came at lunchtime and we did some 45-minute sessions, and that was just enough for me. It was enough to get my heart rate up, feel like I'm working, but it didn't feel like it absolutely depleted my energy stores, which was amazing. And we started off working just once a week, doing 45 minutes, and did that for 4 weeks. And then I upped it to twice a week for 45 minutes. And I can safely say that I felt nothing until the end of my 8th week, when I was doing some work outside with Claire. and I suddenly felt a bit stronger, which was brilliant. And you know, I'm from a physio, I should know all this, but you know, it takes ages to build up muscle strength and a bit of fitness. You know, it can take a while because your muscles actually have to build and grow, and obviously you can help that by eating well, which we'll talk about another time. But it took me 8 weeks to start feeling the remotest bit of difference. But you know, it's 2 45-minute sessions a week, which is what I was doing. And we don't, you know, I'm not working for the entirety of that session. There are breaks during it, which is great. And I was a bit achy. I've been a bit achy after them, but nothing awful, and it's not flared anything. And I've been really looking after my my rehab that I've been doing at the same time, so nothing's got worse. And all in all, I can safely say I'm starting to enjoy it, and I feel better, and I've definitely got more energy. I don't feel as shattered at the end of the day. I can cope with my days and my working sort of pace a lot better. I sleep better. I feel a bit happier actually, definitely less grumpy. And all in all, I'm starting to enjoy it, which is making me want to do it even more. So a lot of the stuff I think that we do here is a bit delayed gratification, and there's a lot of instant gratification in society at the moment, and like everything's instant. You want something, you get it on the internet, it arrives the next day, hurrah. But you know, when you're working on your body, things can take time, and trying to keep that momentum and not take any steps back and not fail is just so important. And if there's something that I could share with you really today, other than my little story about starting to get fit, is that it's the important thing is to start and take the smallest steps and to not rush, because you will get there if you do it slowly and in a graded, planned way. If I had been left to my own devices, even though I know some of the stuff, I wouldn't have done it right, and I would have stopped for sure. So actually having the support and the help and the guidance step by step has been really important. So it's made it so that there's no failing. It's just continuous, ongoing little baby steps. So what would I like to say to you? I'd like to say, please start moving. And if you want some guidance on that, let us help you. There's loads and loads of ways that you can do it, but it has to be enjoyable, and you have to feel like you're gonna get something from it and get those baby steps. We're really excited to be welcoming Claire into our Health Hub and Key Physio family. And I will definitely be talking to you a little bit more over the coming weeks about Claire and how she works and who she is, and I can't wait for you to meet her. But yeah, get in touch if you've got any questions, and I will look forward to speaking to you very soon. Take care, guys. Have a lovely rest of your Sunday. Bye-bye.